Yeah, and that snowstorm winter weather is still ongoing from basically southern Canada. You can track it all the way from Toronto and north, all the way down to Raleigh, North Carolina. So out parts of eastern North Carolina, it's more of a rain, snow, sleet mix. That has been the nightmare across parts of the deep south. Yet pretty when it's just snow, more of an issue when it becomes freezing rain or ice. Now, this system is moving on and will be clearing out throughout the day tomorrow and into the end of the weekend. Thankfully for us, never saw any wintry weather. I know folks are disappointed. Never were going to get just beautiful snow. It always looked like if we were going to see anything, it would have been more of that wintry type mix, which is far more of a headache. We did get a cold rain, and most of that is gone, though a few little lingering showers down along the coastline, not really amounting to much of anything, and thankfully it didn't really amount to much in the rain that we saw earlier this morning. Thankfully, no flooding issues, as there was an isolated risk, and thankfully that did not materialize. Overcast skies outside right now, but it is still chilly, 42 degrees, and when you factor in still a bit of a breeze out of the northwest at 13, still feels like the mid 30s. So while we're in the 30s and low 40s, still a bit of a breeze, so it does feel colder, and it's that wet cold, which tends to, you just almost can't warm up from. A lot of folks that come here from the north always say sometimes our winters are worse. Not that the temperatures are as cold, but because we have that wet cold. And the reason that we keep the cloud cover around is because of this, a southwesterly flow really preventing the clouds from leaving. Now, it does look like that will be shifting farther south during the day tomorrow, and the colder temperatures are here to stay for a while. But as this system pushes farther off to the south and east, we will eventually start to see clearing skies, so more sunshine later in the day tomorrow. Now, by the morning, probably still under mostly cloudy, if not overcast skies, but that should be dissipating into the afternoon and early evening for more sun. We'll start off the early part of the day on Sunday with sunshine, and then note, we're going to have another Gulf disturbance developing and moving our way. This will start sending in some rainfall later in the day on Sunday, maybe about a 50% chance by the afternoon and evening, but more so during the overnight or late night and into the overnight period. So a lot of that rainfall may be coming in later on Sunday night, hopefully when a lot of folks are already home, and then going into the overnight hours and hopefully ending before the morning drive on Monday. May still have some slick roads, but it looks like the bulk of that rainfall will be moving out. And rainfall totals, thankfully, from this disturbance, not nearly what was expected from our system that we had early this morning, and even that, again, wasn't nearly as much. If you're hoping for a warm-up, it does look like temperatures in the 6 to 10 day forecast, so going later into next week and into the weekend, we will see a little bit of a milder trend. Temperatures back into the 60s. However, that's not going to last for very long as we go later into the forecast period. So after next weekend, it looks like we will see another drop in temperature. And in fact, when you look at the 8 to 14 day forecast, there is not a single point in the continental United States that would likely be above average. So everyone will be getting chilly. We're not done with the cold air yet. In the 30s to start our morning tomorrow with a high of 48. Rain later in the day Sunday into the overnight, and then remaining chilly through most of next week.